Hi everybody and welcome to Commander Critic. In today's video, I'm going to start something new that I'm probably going to try to do about once per month or so. I'm going to pick my top 5 favorite cards in a category and discuss why I think they're great and why I rank them that way. So, in the comments, let me know what you think, if you agree, or any cards in that category you think might be better, or how your top 5 would look out. Also, if you have any suggestions on categories of cards you'd like to know my top 5, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about it and give you a shout out as well. So today's top 5, I'm going to start with my favorite 5 fog effects that are not permanent. So they're instants that have the fog effect. Now, if you don't know, fog, the original one, was printed in the beginning of Magic, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and so forth. And it was a 1 green instant that basically prevented all combat damage that was done this turn. So these are 5 variants of Fog that I think are great. And I didn't want to include Fog in here because it's the staple. It's the card that started it all. So number 5 actually is going to be a 2 cards that do the same thing. 1 for green, 1 for white. So it's Lull and Angel Song. So they basically come in, you cast them, and it does its fog effect. However, they also both have a cycle ability. So if you don't have any need for the instant, you can use its cycle ability to discard and draw a card in case you need some, cards. Or maybe you have a Sensei's top and you know what's on the top card's top of your deck, and you need to just draw that card. So it's they're versatile. That's why I have them as number 5. Number 4 is Obscuring Haze. Now this card is really good in a couple of different ways. So it says it prevents all combat damage by opponent's creatures. So if your opponent swings at you with a large army, you can use it and prevent that damage to you. Or if they do swing at you and you want to block, their attacking creatures do not do damage to your blockers. So it's a great way to use that card, and maybe you can almost wipe their board and they're not seeing it coming. So I think that's pretty good. Number 3 is the most like the original Fog, and I picked it because it's kind of a surprise. You don't expect it, and that is Darkness. It is a 1 mana Fog for mono black or any deck that runs black. I think it's great because it does surprise people. They don't expect you to have a Fog in your mono black deck, and I think just for that factor, that's why I put it at number 3, because black doesn't have those types of effects and people aren't going to see it coming, and I think that's great. Number 2 and number 1 are very similar, and I'm going to explain why I chose them in this order. So number 2 is Arachnogenesis. It prevents all combat damage by non-spider creatures, and then you create a spider token for each creature that's attacking you. So there are going to be rare instances that maybe there is a spider that gets through. However, you can block with one of your tokens that you create. So I think that's pretty good because you're getting value out of it. You're stopping that combat damage and you're getting some creatures that you can swing in for free. I think it's a great combat trick and you get a bonus for it. The number 1 Fog effect, in my opinion, and I think many of you will agree, it was released a few years ago. It came in the Strixhaven, the Silverquill pre-constructed deck, and it is Inkshield. Now, it is 5 mana in Orzhov colors. However, you prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you. However much damage you are going to receive, you create that many 2/1 flying Inklings. So that's why I think it has the edge over Arachnogenesis, because it's not just for each creature that's attacking you, it's for the amount of power that's going to be coming in to do damage to you. So if you're playing against like an Elf Ball deck and they throw down the Crater Hoof and come at you for like 60, 80 damage, they're not going to see this coming. Boom, You don't take it, and you get so many Inkling tokens, which, as long as they survive to your turn, you're more than likely going to just win the game. This actually sort of happened to me a few weeks ago. I was attacked by a 30-plus power commander, and there we go, Ink Shield, and I ended up winning the game. So it's just that good. The other thing is, if you're the players in your pod know that you run the card, and you are able to just keep 5 mana up with at least one card in hand, regardless whether that's the Ink Shield or not. Just for the sake that they may think you have it, it may protect you from being attacked. So it's kind of a good deterrent in that way. But yeah, I really love this card. I think it's great. I think they should just keep reprinting it. And I mean, 2/1 flyers are great, first of all. And then just the amount of them that you can create is just amazing. So I love that card. But anyways, those are my top 5. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you have a top 5 list? Do you have your favorite? Or what's your least favorite fog effect? And again, if there's any type of card you'd like me to do a review on and pick my favorites, let me know in the comments and I'll give you a shout out. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when I put out new videos. So again, I just want to thank you all for watching and have a great day, and until next time.